Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell from the title of today's video, today I will be unboxing the Glow by Lydia tanning kit, and I will be giving you my first impressions of what the product looks like and feels like in person. So I have been watching Lydia's videos for a very long time, and I would say she's one of my favourite YouTubers. So when she launched her own product, or when she announced that she would be launching her own product, I was not only just really proud of her, but I actually was really intrigued about what it would be, just because I knew that it would be something that I would love. So yeah, the other day it officially launched and we actually found out that it was a tanning kit. I knew it was going to be something to do with tanning or glowing. Obviously the name kind of did give it away. So yeah, I was fortunate enough to get my hands on one. Unfortunately, this kit has now actually sold out. So yeah, it has arrived and I thought I would unbox it and share it with you all. Just before we get started, I thought I would mention that this kit was £50 including VAT, and it cost me about £4 for delivery. Obviously Lydia has actually done a video where she talks about the products and why they are so expensive. Obviously it's not, as you can see, your standard sort of tanning kit that you can pick up from a drugstore. You know, it comes in a really pretty box, and the whole experience of it is supposed to be a big factor about it as well. So anyway, I'm going to stop rambling and we'll go straight into opening it up. Just before I get started into showing you the contents of the kit, I just want to mention that I actually do really like the box, and I mean, it's just a really nice shade of beige with the black going around it. I normally tend to reuse boxes anyway, but this I think would fit really nicely with the rest of everything that I've got going on in this room. So yeah, again, I know boxes shouldn't be a big thing, but for me, because I tend to reuse them, this is an added bonus that it's in a really nice shade that I love. So as you open it, oh, I'm dropping everything. As you open it, this is what it looks like inside. For anybody who has ever purchased anything from like a luxury brand like Dior or Prada, that sort of thing, it really feels like I'm opening up a luxury handbag. They normally come with these sort of cards inside that sort of talk to you about the product that you've bought, and just like a thank you for purchasing from them. So I think this is a really nice touch, which really adds to the luxury sort of feel. So I'm now going to open up the tissue paper and reveal the bag that's inside. So this honestly just feels like I've ordered a luxury bag, which is really, really nice. So let's just get it out. So the products obviously come in this vegan leather bag, which looks like this. In terms of the size, it is pretty much what I was expecting it to be. So in comparison to my head, I know I normally do this, as you can see, it's kind of it's still quite big. I really like the attention to detail. So first of all, I like that she's gone for a silver zip. I just prefer silver over gold, but that's just me. But as you can see, she's added sort of a Love Lydia design on the zips. And again, it's got the little Glow logo on the side. So, and I also really like that it comes with a handle, which is quite easy to move it about as well. So let's go ahead and open it up. Oh my God, so I wasn't expecting this, but it appears that I am one of the first 500 people who must have made an order, because I actually got one of the Saint Tropez Self Tan Express bottles in here, which is great. I was not expecting that. Obviously that was a nice surprise. Lydia actually did mention in her video that the first 500 people who would make an order on her website would have received one of these. So great to see that I was one of those people. Okay, so this is then what the inside of the bag looks like. So as you can see, once again, there is some attention to detail there. So there is a logo which says Glow Independent Tanner. And inside I will start with the first sort of product. So first things first, we've got an exfoliating glove. Obviously this is the first step in a fake tanning routine. Again, I love the attention to detail. I know I'll probably keep saying this throughout this video, but obviously she's added her own little logo on there, and it comes with a hook, which I think is perfect. Obviously after you've used it, you can keep it up, or you can hang it up, sorry, to dry. The main thing that I have noticed about this is that it doesn't feel too rough, so I think it will be quite gentle on the skin when you use it. And actually the other thing as well is that you can also probably get away with using this on your face. So if you haven't got time to use a face scrub, it's good that you can use this, particularly if you do also tend to fake tan your face as well as the rest of your body. The next product in the kit is this back exfoliator, which comes with these handles. So obviously the idea is that you hold it on like this and scrub your back in this way. And again, this feels a little bit sort of rougher compared to the glove, which is probably perfect for your back because you do want to give your back a good old scrub before you fake tan. So again, really like this. So after you have exfoliated your body, she's then popped a buffer for the back, which again looks pretty identical to the back exfoliator, only that the material is obviously a lot softer. This honestly feels super soft, so I really love it. Again, attention to detail on there as well, which I think is really nice. I wouldn't mind having this hanging up in the bathroom. So that is the next product. Finally, the last product is obviously the tanning mitt. Again, this feels super soft, and it comes with a hook for you to hang it up after you've used it so it can dry nicely. I think there's nothing worse than when these don't dry properly because they tend to really smell. So it's quite nice that you can hang it up by the hook and let it dry. I think the main thing that I really like about these products is that they are black. Obviously, I mean, all of the previous tanning mitts that I have owned have always been really colourful, which is nice when they're obviously brand new before you use them, but normally after you've used them, there's always a little bit of residue on there that you just can't seem to wash off. So it's nice that obviously everything is black, so you know you won't see any stains on there. These are also supposed to be washing machine safe, so you can wash them up to 30 degrees in the washing machine, which is great again, and they are supposed to last you. Obviously, we want to make sure that these are going to last us a long time, considering they are quite expensive. So now finally, let's take a look inside the bag itself. So Lydia does mention that there is a divider in the bag, which you can actually take out. I'm not going to do that, but I can hear that there is obviously Velcro in there, but it sounds quite stiff, so it seems like it's quite sturdy. So I'm not going to bother taking that out now. There is also some compartments here. I don't know if you can see these little slots for you to pop any, obviously your fake tanners if you're traveling, or your body lotions and whatever else you normally carry away with you when you travel. And the other added bonus, which I have seen a lot of people have actually complained about this, but in my opinion, I think it's a really good idea. So she has popped a small zip inside the bag, where you can store your wet mitts. So obviously if you use this when you travel, you may not necessarily have enough time to leave your mitts out to dry. So you can pop anything wet in the zip. And obviously people have complained saying that, you know, it's going to be quite smelly, but I think as long as you can wash it out or clean it out with a disinfectant wipe, that should resolve the issue. And I think there's nothing worse than having a wet mitt inside a bag and then everything would be smelly. So it's quite nice to have the separate zip compartment. So for me, this is a really excellent kit. I am normally somebody that doesn't tend to fake tan regularly. I must admit that. I generally only tend to do it in the summertime, perhaps most importantly when I've come back from holiday if I want to prolong my tan. But for me, I always have difficulty having somebody that's going to help me do my back, just because my mum is normally out of the house and I don't really fancy asking my brother or my dad to come in whilst I'm in the shower. So it's perfect to have something, to have my own kit which allows me to be able to do my back nicely without relying on my mum being around when I want to fake tan. So it's really a great kit for that. And finally, the other added bonus for me anyway is the bag. So for me, I would use this as a wash bag if I was traveling on holiday. So I wouldn't necessarily take the tanning kit with me, but I would definitely be reusing this bag. So obviously, even though I have spent £50 on a tanning kit, I will definitely be making the most out of the bag. Again, also it is actually waterproof as well, so I wouldn't have to worry about anything spilling. And I just really like that it comes with the different compartments there, so I could slot everything in and not have to worry. So that is it. That is the end of my sort of first impressions of the Lydia's kit. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And as always, if you've enjoyed this, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And without any further ado, I will see you all in my next one. Bye guys.